Mr. Gabiby, Chemson, dédicace pour les mariés. Oh bon Dieu, Benito, Amoura forever. Mauga Benito, Amoura forever. Aquama Wedrago, Amoura forever. Oh, 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 Amoura forever. Oh.
Africa by Liesl. In the streets of Bobo Dioulasso, Burkina Faso. You may be asking yourself, where is Burkina Faso? Burkina Faso is a landlocked country in Western Africa, and its capital also has a very interesting name, Ouagadougou. I was fortunate enough to spend a few days in Burkina Faso, and one of the things that fascinated me the most is their arts, their music, and how much all of that was preserved. So much so that there is a museum for music in Ouagadougou. I must say I was impressed with the museums in Ouagadougou, the arts museum, the music museum, and if you have followed my journey till now, one thing you might notice is that some of the soundtracks you hear are original. That is because I was fortunate enough to meet the artist Gabiby, who gave me some of his songs. He was actually my guide through Ouagadougou. Unfortunately, I will not be able to show you a lot of the footages I made whilst traveling Burkina Faso, as my laptop was stolen in Guinea afterwards and I lost most of the images. However, I was fortunate enough to have 3 or 4 clips from Burkina Faso still on the SD card of my GoPro. And those are the images I'll be sharing with you today, as well as original soundtrack from Gabiby, who is from Burkina Faso.
One major question people will ask you in Bobo when you arrive is, how do you intend to get around? Because there are not a lot of taxis in Bobo. People have their own bikes. They generally drive around with bikes. So it's not like in Nigeria where you have Okada and you can take the Okada to go around. No, it's their private bikes, and I think it's really cute because you see women on the bikes with their kids in the traditional outfit. I think that's really nice. But if you don't have a bike and you don't have a car, then it's not so nice, because even if it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon and the sun is pounding down on you like right now, and the only reason it's not doing that because if you can see behind me, I'm walking beside a wall. This wall is providing me shade because I need to go to Elitas and get my bus ticket to Ouagadougou, and I just bought some fruits at the junction, and I showed the lady in French, can you help me get a bus, a taxi to Elitas? And she said maché, and I know I can maché, but I was trying to avoid the sun. But thankfully this wall is here, so I can kind of like walk along the wall and stay away from the sun, and there's really nice breeze, so it's okay. So I will try to get to Elitas and get a bus ticket to Ouaga for 8:30 in the morning tomorrow, and then I'll go to the mosque and to the market. I kind of limited my sightseeing around. Unfortunately, I should have gotten off at Bamfora to see Sindhu and to see the waterfall, although they say the waterfall is dangerous right now. But you know, when you read all those reports about being dangerous, I'm not saying nothing happens to the locals. It does affect the locals. I think there's a lesser chance of anything happening to me because I do not immediately, okay, forgive the outfit. This would be a dead giveaway, but I do not immediately look like I'm not from here if I'm running around the waterfall. So that should be okay. But now I'm doing my march to Elitas and attracting all sorts of weird stairs, but then there's not a lot happening here. I'm going to turn the camera around for you to see it yourself. So walking along this dirt road, which is quite typical of Bobo, because there will be a couple of tarred roads and then others are dirt roads. And this is the second largest city in Burkina Faso, so it's weird because it's a city but it feels like a village, and the roads are untarred. But I've heard that's the charm of Burkina of Bobo, the fact that it still feels like a village. It has over 700,000 people, but yeah, I'm gonna turn. This is a really cute picture right now, that guy on his bike and the car overtaking him, and there's the bikes I meant, the motorbikes. Going out, venturing out a little bit in the sun right now, but it's not so bad because the trees are giving me shade. I think I'm going to get perfect lighting for the church this evening, the mosque and the market. And if Carol finishes with what she's doing, she should be able to join me and we can go out again, and maybe this time around we'll find some live local music, and I'm going to enjoy also my hotel in Soici, my hotel in Bobo. But this is Bobo for you. Like, a lot of the roads are like this. It's really dirt roads. They're wide because someone constructed them. They have sewages, gutters, but it's dirt roads and no taxis inside. So as I've been walking here, there's no taxi. So I could have waited all my life for the taxi. So walking is actually not a bad idea. I don't know exactly where I'm walking to, but she said just keep going straight and you will find Elita. So let's go get Elita. Someone told me there is a flight to Ouagadougou for 55 euros with Burkina Air, but it's always all booked out, so I cannot get that flight until Friday. So I don't want to stay till Friday, because Friday I want to go to Mali, Bamako. I will most likely also take a bus to Bamako, because the flight going to Bamako from Ouagadougou is 188, and I don't want to spend 188 on a flight. It just doesn't make sense. And I will take the bus, and hopefully Elitas goes to Bamako as well. We will find out. So I'm going to stop now and but let you see a little bit of the charm of Bobo. This is it. This is a main street in Bobo. There's really not much happening, is there? But yeah. So this is the fabric Danfarrel, and it's been woven here by several women. It looks like ashoke that we have in Nigeria, but it's generally you can make different colors, but from the texture it actually looks like ashoke. But I think they use it to make traditional dresses as well, and hearts. It's very beautiful. And I can find it funny that I'm not speaking French, but it is beautiful. C'est bon, c'est bon. It's really very beautiful. So Danfarrel for you, fabric house from Bobo Dioulasso.
I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Yours truly, Hazel81.